let's talk about speaking task 4. Speaking task 4, making predictions. So in this task, you're going to be saying what you think will happen next in the same picture that you were describing in task 3. So for this task, you have 30 seconds to prepare and 60 seconds to record. The quick note here is that the target grammar tense is the future tenses. So you have the future simple, like the bus is going to pull up to the curb, or the bus will pull up to the curb. So remember, the future simple is going to or will. And then we also have here the future progressive. She will be walking her dog home. So I would recommend to practice for this task reviewing these two tenses, just so they're fresh in your head and you're saying them correctly, because you are marked on your grammar for this task. So the first step here is to, during the 30 seconds, to identify who you're going to talk about and say what you think they'll do. So the woman wearing the pink shirt will give the schoolgirl the time and the girl will thank her. So you can see here, there's that lady in the middle of the picture and you say what she's going to do. You don't have to describe the picture again, just describe who you're talking about or what you're talking about. You don't have to talk about the same people you identified in the task 3, and you don't have to include everybody, just 2 to 3 people and a sequence of events. So, for example, after that, the bus will pull up and everyone will get on. After everyone boards, it's going to leave the curb and drive towards the next bus stop. So I say that one thing happens and then another thing happens and then another thing happens. So the second step here is to talk for the duration of the time. You don't have to conclude with anything in particular, but you could say something like, so that's what I think will be happening next, if you have a short amount of time left and you don't really want to start another thing that you think is going to happen. And don't end early. It's always better to talk till after your time ends and get cut off than to end early. Here are some tips. So let's look at these 2 sentences. The young lady who is walking her dog will go home. And then we have another sentence. I think that the young lady walking her dog will probably return home. So the second sentence is better because we have the adverb of probability, probably, and then the specific verb return instead of go. And then we also said I think at the beginning of the sentence. So you can see the English is richer in the second sentence. So that's it for task 4. It's really great to maybe write out your response and then just to go over the tenses and look at pictures. If you just Google task 4 samples, you'll see lots of pictures. And it's really great if you can do this even just by yourself and record yourself so you can hear your accent and your pace that you're speaking at. So practice a lot and get feedback. Next video, CELPIP Speaking Task 5. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching.